Alright, no, let's be super serial.
Alright, super serious.
What the fuck are we getting into today,
We're gonna get into some fucking bro shit. Fucking fights.
Manly shit.
Fucking punching people.
Fucking choking.
Half-naked dudes.
Choking.
Fucking sick.
Oh, dude, I can't.
Dude, don't make me put you in a rear naked, bro.
Bro, I hope someone locks a sick triangle and some.
Oh, bro, I hope you try to rear naked me, bro. I'd love to see you rear naked.
You just come out down on the fly? That's pretty funny.
I don't know. I was just
because like rear is slang for butt, you know.
That's why it's one of the weirdest names in jiu-jitsu for a move. Like,
well, that's literally what it is. Like, you take the dude's back.
But why did that say naked?
Because you take the dude's back, right? And then after you take his back,
that's his rear.
You get off real fast, right? And then you stand up and you just moon him.
Oh, that's the naked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Duh, bro. See, if you fucking took the jiu-jitsu, bro, you fucking know. You know what's weird though? You know what's weird though? The only time they ever I'll do that move in class and they teach it totally different. The only time they teach me that is when it's like private lessons. I'm just kidding. They don't do that.
What? I was just going for an armbar.
Anyway, no, for reals though. What are we getting into?
We're getting into some fucking fight talk. UFC 219. UFC 219. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Fucking. I like doing the. I was gonna say a trip report. Oh, we don't trip. I like doing the fight breakdowns. I would like to do them every main pay-per-view, but let's be real. Not every pay-per-view is as hype as the other pay-per-view. We just gonna keep it real down in this rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Why does the rabbit hole go like that? I don't know. Maybe we've been
all over the place.
We've been fucked by a goose. Don't they got dicks like that?
Ducks, right?
Ducks.
Yeah, same shit.
Ducks.
Quack quack.
Yeah, they got corkscrew dicks.
Shit.
Google it.
Wish I did.
Yeah.
I'd open wine bottles and shit. Let me get first.
UFC 219. By the way, I gotta preface this. I meant to do this on the last UFC video. If we're gonna be doing these UFC fight card breakdowns and shit, I just gotta say this at least once on the channel. I'm such a bitch, bro. Like, when we talk about fighters and I say that someone got slapped around or something, like...
They'd fuck me up.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to be offensive to the fighter. Sometimes I talk like a bro, but I got respect for even, like, what you might call the least talented fighter on the roster, or however you want to phrase it. They would still murder me, no matter what the weight class is, or gender, or whatever. So, like, I'm not even...
Yeah, we're not trying...
Yeah. Okay.
But for the main card...
The motherfucking main card, UFC 219. Motherfucking main card, UFC 219.
So, first fight.
First fight, welterweight, Magny versus Carlos Condit, who I think hasn't fought since he lost the title fight to Robbie Lawler. Did you see that fight? I didn't watch it live. Yeah, versus Robbie Lawler.
I think it's hard to remember.
It was like a year ago. It was his last fight, I think.
Carlos lost the belt?
No, he lost the title fight to Robbie Lawler, which some people say Carlos should have won. I didn't actually watch the fight live, so I can't really say.
I think I saw it. I just can't remember.
It went 5 rounds, went to decision, and Robbie won it.
Yeah.
Well, he's fighting Magny, who is coming off a loss to Rafael dos Anjos. After Condit versus Magny, well, should we talk about him in between?
Magny and Condit. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, Condit's a fucking... He's been out for a little bit, right?
Yeah,
so you never know.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm wrong. His last fight, he got choked out by Damian Maia.
Condit?
Quickly, I think in the first round. I'm gonna pull it up. Let's not talk out of our asses here. Magny, I would say, is like a really well-rounded fighter. Like, I would say, like, he doesn't really do anything. Like, He's got good jiu-jitsu, but, like, I wouldn't say, like, anything outstanding. He's just kind of well-rounded, blends it, but he got kind of mauled by Rafael dos Anjos, so... I don't know. It's hard to say. If his fight versus Hector Lombard was crazy. Like, he took a beating from Lombard in the first round where they probably should have stopped the fight, and then they let it go into the second, and Magny stopped Lombard. I think that's how it went down.
Damn.
But yeah, so Carlos Condit lost his last fight to Damian Maia in August of 2016. So that was like over a year ago. He got choked out, I think, in the first round. Yeah, choked out by Damian Maia.
Yeah, but that's...
And 2 minutes into the first round.
I'm going to defend him, though. If you've been out for a while, and then you're gonna fight a fucking straight just specialist like that. And if all he has to do is get it to the ground, you know, like I mean, he's already way ahead of you in jiu-jitsu. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he kept on the feet,
I think Neil Magny's a good comeback fight for him. He took the loss to Robbie Lawler, then the loss to Damian Maia. Neil Magny's a nice comeback fight. I wouldn't want him coming in fighting like Woodley for the title or something. Like, what? Carlos Condit, he just got shut down so fast by Damian Maia, but generally he puts on some wars, so it's like, I'm not going to say it's going to be a boring fight. I'd expect it to be exciting. Oh, shit, I almost forgot. We got to make fight picks.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. I didn't get to see this, like.
Who you got, motherfucker? Is it Carlos Condit, the natural born killer, or is it Neil, the Gazelle Magny?
The Gazelle. I think.
What do you think, bro? Who you got? What round? How? Say it. You scared?
I want Condit to win. I want to say Condit too, but for some reason my gut is saying Neil Magny.
By decision? Submission? Knockout?
Yeah, no, I don't know about knockout.
No, probably not. I'd be shocked.
I don't know. Like, I feel like, see, the problem is I know old Condit for like I would be like, oh yeah, Condit's got this, but it's like it's just a matter of what Condit shows up. How badly does he want to do it? Does he fucking? Will the nerves get to him?
He talked about retiring after the Damian Maia situation.
That's what I mean.
He said in like the post-fight press conference, like, I don't know if I should be up here anymore or some shit like that.
Maybe Condit will get wobbled with something. I don't. Maybe like a knee to the body or some shit, and then a scramble submission or a decision.
Okay.
Or maybe they'll get clinched up against.
So you got
maybe clinched up against the cage. Maybe Condit will get. I'm just gonna say this is probably way off, but I'll say Condit's gonna do pretty well on the feet. Then he might get a little tired, and then if things get caught up on the cage, maybe like a body shot or some shit, and then maybe a scramble submission. Or
Neil Magny submission.
Yeah,
that could happen.
Or decision.
Yeah. Okay.
Only because cardio. If it was old, so no, like I said, no disrespect. I wouldn't be surprised.
You're hella disrespectful.
I wouldn't be, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Condit was fucking tired, and then Magny's getting too fired up, and then fucking Condit just lands like a crazy flying knee or some shit like he does.
Just to keep things exciting, I'm gonna go the opposite route. I'm gonna say Carlos is inspired as fuck. He thought about the retirement thing, and he's like, no, I can do this.
That shit.
And he comes up in there, landing bows and strikes and bows, spinning bows, all bloody, and wins TKO.
That'd be dope. That'd be cool.
No, I would like to see that.
I would prefer Condit to win, to be honest.
Yeah.
I like Condit. I'm a Condit fan.
Yeah, Neil Magny does nothing for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just fucking around.
I just don't even really know him. I'm just saying because I feel like he's been more consistent.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's just gonna be a cardio thing. That's the only thing. I just feel like I'm worried about that. I'm worried about starting off a main card. He's coming off a loss, so he's a little worried. And Neil
this
Magny,
would be 3 losses in a row.
Exactly.
So
there's that pressure. Plus, he's the bigger name.
Yeah.
Plus,
that's for sure.
Neil Magny's tends to have a little bit more submission percentage on the UFC. According to the UFC website, his UFC submission percentage is higher, and he lost to a submission guy, so that could be a mental fuck up. So I just feel like fighting's a lot of mental, and I feel like there's more mentally going on. Where like Magny's just like, cool, if I lose, I lost to Carlos Condit, one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
Whatever. If I win, I beat Carlos Condit, one of the best in the world. So it's not as much, in my opinion, that's how I could see it.
Less risk than Carlos
and
has.
More reward. Where Condit's like, and if Condit wins, it's like, oh, you beat Magny. You should have.
Exactly. It's kind of what we're...
You're a fucking beast, bro. So,
who knows?
Who knows? But they're both awesome guys. I can see it's going to be interesting. So, yeah, but we got our picks. Let us know in the comments who you got on that fight.
Yeah.
Who the next fight?
Okay. This little less known of names, Carla Esparza versus Cynthia Calvillo. Carla Esparza was the first women's strawweight champion. She won the belt from the Ultimate Fighter. My bad. Yeah.
Real quick, I just want to see a face.
She won the belt from the Ultimate Fighter. Okay. And then I think before she even got a chance, I think her first title defense was to Joanna, and Joanna murked her for the title. And then Cynthia Calvillo is undefeated coming out of Team Alpha Male, I'm pretty sure. So she's kind of a hot prospect. Dana started comparing. I think I had to click the name. Okay. Yeah. Dana was comparing Cynthia Calvillo to like Connor and Ronda, saying she's got that kind of aura, but Dana's also a fucking promoter, so I'm not gonna eat it.
Well, Carla Esparza, says that she's more of a wrestler. So
yeah.
What? So who would you think? Because in my opinion, if you're a wrestler, you're gonna and the other girl's more like a jiu-jitsu. So she's going to know how to, like, fight off her... Am I wrong? Because it says she's a more of a submission fighter. Or is she more of a wrestler as well?
Who, Cynthia?
Cynthia. What does it say when you click her?
Yeah.
Does it say jiu-jitsu or wrestling?
Okay, yeah, she did win by submission against Pearl Gonzalez. They have the record, but you have to click the name to see the method of victory.
Last steps.
And then, yeah, won by submission against Amanda Cooper.
So, yeah, let's just say she's more of a... submission wrestler, right? Or she just has more...
Yeah, Cynthia Calvillo's got wins by submission, but yeah, she's out of alpha male, so I think her wrestling's pretty solid.
So the other girl's known for being more of a wrestler on ground and pound. So let's say if she can't take her down, then it's forced to be stand-up. So then we'll get into who stand-up's better. But even if she does take her down, the other girl has a good bottom game. So that's either gonna...
I like a good bottom game.
Good bottom. But I don't know if she's a jiu-jitsu, so sorry. I don't know much about the other girl.
Yeah, I don't know much about either of these two. If I'm being honest, Cynthia Calvillo's new, so there's not a whole lot to know. She has 3 fights in the UFC.
So I'm just saying submission fighter, like whether she's jiu-jitsu or a wrestler, but it's like she's clearly knows how she's good off her back.
Right.
So if you're you're either gonna get hit and your jiu-jitsu goes out the window. Not just her personally. Usually that's like the thing they say. People once they get hit on the ground, their level goes down because they're like more worried about the strikes. So then they stop being as technical. Usually, so that could play a factor. Or she's really good and wraps her up, gasses the girl out, and then submits her. But let's say she can't take her down. Who's stand-up's better, would you think?
Tough to say, but I'm going to say Cynthia Calvillo.
Right.
I think I just have a bad taste in my mouth over Carla Esparza versus Joanna. I have that image in my head. And
it's hard to come back after something.
Yeah. I'm going to pull up a record.
I say like I know. Okay. I would assume.
She's got 2 wins and a loss since losing to Joanna, but still it's a little... That's like the memory ingrained in my head is her just being stuck up against the fence with no answer for all these strikes coming at her. So it's like... I'm going to go first this time. You went first last time, I think. I'm going to take Cynthia Calvillo. Also just because I think like something about being a newcomer with an undefeated record, sometimes like Cody Garbrandt, sometimes you just have like that I don't know, it's almost like a mystery thing because there's not enough footage out on you. People haven't seen you enough. People don't know what you're capable or not capable of. Right now, she could be capable of a lot more than we've seen. Right. Where Carla Esparza has been champ, got a loss since then. It's like
if she does get deep water type thing.
Especially against strikes.
She's tough though. Warrior stood in there, didn't just tap out or give up.
Yeah, it's just maybe I'm just a little. I don't know. I feel weird about when someone wins a belt from the Ultimate Fighter. And then their first fight as an actual UFC champion, they lose it to the person. It's kind of like, well, maybe you were never at that level, but I don't know shit.
Joanna's like, that's mine.
Exactly.
It'll make me so happy.
Did you know, you're pretty balls deep in UFC, and maybe you don't even know this. Did you know that right now there is a UFC women's 125-pound champion?
I heard about that, but I don't know her name.
Me neither. See, that's what I'm saying.
I heard
that's
about it.
Because she won the belt off the Ultimate Fighter, and then now she'll have to defend it in the UFC for the first time.
Honestly, I heard it was being talked about. I didn't even know. It was like, that's how little I know.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you win the belt from the Ultimate Fighter, it just doesn't really feel as real as once you have to actually defend it in the UFC officially. Like, I don't know why there's a difference. So
UFC's weird how they promote people, too.
I know.
Put everything
it's very poor.
Person. It's like, man, you got to start investing in other people.
Yeah.
At least interview them.
Like I said, we don't even know the girl's name. This is the only UFC champion whose name I don't know.
People can relate to different people, so even if they're not a superstar for you, maybe there might be like a couple thousand people that will tune in because they do relate to that.
I listened to her on Ariel's podcast, the MMA Hour. I still can't remember her name, but she's like Native American. I'm pretty sure she like grew up on a fucking reservation and shit. So like that's about all I know about her. But that's definitely like a group.
Right.
That could relate to her out there. Who you got on that shit?
On that fight?
Yeah.
I'm going to say the same thing about the Carlos fight. I don't know. It's hard because I don't see the other girl knocking her out. Carla out.
Yeah.
it would either look more like the Joanna situation, if anything. But I don't think the other girl's a striker like that. I see the other girl probably catching a submission somehow. Maybe. So I don't know how.
Cynthia?
Yeah, if I had to guess, my gut's telling me Cynthia's somehow going to take Carla's confidence.
Right.
And get a submission in a scramble.
That's what I'm feeling.
I feel like she's going to pick her moment.
Snatch something,
or
snatch
just
the
or
neck
come out
or
her team
something.
alpha male style, just come fat like Uriah Faber style, just fucking 1, 2, boom, shoot for a double,
Ground
over
and pound,
the top, double,
up against the cage, shit.
Something.
Yeah.
I just see her doing something to take the girl's confidence and then catching like a submission, or decision again, or decision. But I'm just to pick. I'm gonna say submission.
Feels.
Cynthia submission. What do you?
Yeah, I got the same.
Same. For sure. Well, let us know in the comments who you got for that one.
Or else.
Or else we'll cry.
All right, we got the co-main event. Edson Barboza versus Khabib Nurmagomedov.
That is a very...
Khabib.
Dude, that's the I don't know, in my opinion...
Tell me your opinion.
That's like a flash from the past.
Yeah.
The future. Like,
as far
stand-up versus grappling.
Right. And you're talking like...
Badass.
High level in both. Yeah, I don't know if there's a better wrestler in the UFC than Khabib. DC's probably up there. Mind you, they both train out of AK in San Jose. Reppin' your area!
Yeah.
Khabib, I'm trying to think of who's got better wrestling than Khabib other than DC. And that's just a possibility.
I mean, maybe in MMA, maybe GSP.
Yeah.
But GSP's wrestling's really good because how he mixes up his
I would
striking.
love to see Khabib versus GSP
That'd be
just to
pretty
see
cool.
the wrestling. I mean, Ben Askren's not in the UFC, but he's probably got...
Ben Askren might be able to get GSP.
Yeah.
Ben Askren's weird. Have you seen his shit?
Yeah.
Like he just pulls you and just gets you. But
Well, Khabib too. He makes it look so easy. In his fight during Michael Johnson, he was like telling him he was basically telling him to give up and saying like, I need this.
Yes, you know this. You know this is mine. Please give
It's
up.
fucking so scary. Oh my god. But he got clipped once or twice by I can't remember if it's a right or left, but he got clipped by Michael Johnson.
Right.
And Edson Barboza ain't one to get clipped by,
Right.
especially if we're talking kicks or knees.
Right.
I think
or that spinning fucking turning or that wheel kick.
Or a spinning elbow.
Yeah.
His last win was against Beneil Dariush. And it was a TKO. I can't remember how, though. I'm trying to figure out if it says. Fuck, it doesn't say on the UFC's website. I want to say it was a TKO or a knockout by flying knee against Beneil Dariush. So it's like Edson's got some surprises in the bag. Also, he's actually on a 3-fight win streak. Beneil Dariush, Gilbert Melendez, Anthony Pettis.
Okay.
Edson Barboza's tearing shit up. We all know Khabib has a problem.
How's his Barboza's takedown defense, would you say, in your opinion?
They got the percentage on the UFC website, son. Takedown,
Is that takedowns, though?
yeah, and say his takedowns are 21%, but there should be a takedown defense.
I don't know. What would you say in your opinion from when you see him fight? Has he? Because how many wrestlers did he fought? Because he fought Mendez, but what Mendez was showed up? Was it a good, healthy Mendez?
I would say so. Yeah, that was pretty much a war.
And he stuffed the cats are killing each other outside.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Probably Bud.
Yeah, no, Gilbert was eating up leg kicks, and then eventually I think just couldn't fucking take him anymore. Gilbert Melendez?
I don't know why I heard Chad Mendez.
Oh, no, it's way lower weight class. No.
But Gilbert is a wrestler, though. But still, so...
Okay, wait, it actually does have takedowns defended. Edson has 86.79% takedown defended.
Okay.
It's pretty fucking good, but we're talking about Khabib. We all know Khabib doesn't fight often. He gets injured regularly. Sometimes has a problem making weight. Also, his religion or whatever, he can't fight a certain time of the year. So his last fight, when the hell was it? How long ago was it, Khabib? That fight against Michael Johnson was at UFC 205, the UFC's first card in Madison Square Garden, where McGregor beat Eddie Alvarez. How long ago was that? That shit was November 2016, so a little over a year ago. Khabib's been out for a little over a year. How long for Edson Barboza? Okay, Edson's last fight was March of this year, so way less of a break. It's like, what, 8 months? Something? 7 months-ish? 8? I don't know. compared to a little over a year.
9? March?
So, I feel like this is really just about, like you said, it's striking versus grappling in a way. So it's more about whose game dominates. Yeah,
whose style gets executed more quicklier.
That's so fucking proper, bro.
This hella
Who
quicklier.
do you want to win on this one? So I feel like I differ on who I think is going to win and who I want to. Wait, who went first last time?
The only way.
You went first last time. I go first this time, bro.
I go first.
I get to go first this time.
You're fucking hogging the
God
rabbit
damn,
hole.
dude. What the fuck? Okay.
That's a hard one.
Well, you can say who you want to win, and then I'll say who I.
Go ahead.
All right. Yeah,
take the mic, bro.
All right, bro.
You can go. Who
Okay.
you want
I want Edson to win because I think striking is a little more exciting, especially when you got a striker like Edson Barboza. Plus, I'm thinking about a matchup between Tony Ferguson and him, or Conor versus him. And Khabib is who I think is going to win. I think he's going to be able to do his thing, just ground and pound, hold him down. You want to take it both
I kept
there?
reading I need glasses. I kept reading the wrong name. And I want to see the way. Okay.
I think Khabib's going to win by TKO from ground and pound, maybe round 3 or something, just like, getting towards the end, and just like Michael Johnson, it's just like, are we really just going to watch this guy just get held down for this? No, but then again,
What about a body kick, bro? What about like a sweet liver kick? What about Edson just wow?
Khabib's never lost, too. We should be mentioning that. He's never lost. Undefeated.
Very scary.
Yeah.
Wrestled bears.
Literally wrestled bears.
When he was a kid in Russia.
There's a band called I Wrestled a Bear Once. I bet you none of those emo kids ever wrestled a bear.
Oh, dude.
Khabib wrestled bear.
He'd be like, your band name, number 1 bullshit.
Yeah. 100%. Fucking. Yeah, I'm actually going to change that. I think I got Khabib by decision, but I think Edson could totally win by a fucking flying knee, a body kick. Yeah, something like that. Who you got?
It would be cool if, I don't know, it'd be cool if either one guy won because, obviously someone's going to win.
Maybe not.
No one shows up.
There's been ties. Fucking Stephen Thompson versus Tyron Woodley won. So unsatisfying.
It'd be cool if Edson won because I could see Conor being more willing to fight a fellow guy that's better in one area.
Yep.
Or where Ferguson's more like a badass Swiss Army knife.
Fuck yeah, he is. That's a good description of Tony Ferguson because he's got every weapon available.
Anything and it's all good. So he's like a legit Swiss Army knife. Where the other guy's like a fucking big old buck knife.
He like a big old buck knife.
And so it's fucking like, I don't know. It'd be cool to see Barboza win if Khabib fought Conor. If Edson fought Conor, like if it went to like that, because 155, fought for the belt.
For sure.
Khabib's big name. He was supposed to fight Ferguson, who is the champ, or Ferguson first, Barboza, which I think they already fought before though.
Ferguson Barboza, that was one of my favorite fights of all time.
So like, Conor might fucking just be like, nah. But you can't.
I'm wondering if Conor's even gonna defend the belt at this rate. I'm thinking he's gonna vacate the belt like GSP just did, and then the way Whitaker interim becomes legitimate champ. I think that's what's gonna happen with Tony. So let's say that happens. So Tony's champ, and let's say the winner of this is gonna be fighting Tony.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fun to think about Conor, but I'm also like, I don't
think Conor will. Yeah, I guess if let's say that's not going to happen at all. It'd be cool to see. I don't know. I guess I'd have to say Khabib too, honestly. Like, you never know.
Winning the fight.
Yeah, like I could see Edson landing like a liver kick.
Yeah.
Because Khabib's either going to stay really far on the outside when he's trying to set up his takedown to stay out of kicking distance. Or he's going to be fucking diving in to get really close to avoid...
In which case you can take that knee.
Take that knee or something. But let's say they somehow... But I don't think you're going to be able to take Khabib's confidence. That's why I also feel like he's going to win. Because he's just
undefeated.
He's just like, what? Me lose? Why? That's number 1 bullshit. I don't lose.
I've never lost.
I choke bear. I give him... What was the movie? Hey, he gives him the rear naked. I choke bears. Rear naked. Now he's all
rear naked a bear.
Now he's redneck. I get bear. This is number 1 bullshit, but I rear naked a bear once. So I'm gonna say Khabib by. His dominant decision.
Same. We need to disagree more, though. That's not exciting at all.
I know. Who you got?
You already know. Drop it in the comments. Who your picks? Drop it in the comments. Bustin' fucking comments. Now we on. Now we on to the fucking main event. Hey, that main event. Hey, the fucking main event. That main event. Hey. All right. So, you already know who that main event is. If you're watching UFC 219 breakdown, you already know.
Fucking Cyborg versus Holly motherfucking Holmes. A couple 1-2 beasts.
Kadoosh!
First off, a couple 1-2 very nice women who are fucking scary as hell.
And would beat the fuck out of both of us at the same time.
Oh, dude.
I don't think I could take one head kick from Holly.
Oh, dude. People, okay, I'm not trying to disrespect Ronda, but people made fun of Ronda for the way she got knocked out. Dude, I think my head would have just fell off.
Yeah. Have you seen how big,
Dude,
not even to say like she isn't feminine or anything, but have you seen Holly Holm's arms?
Oh, dude.
They make mine look like some little dainty arms.
I've noticed, and this could just be my opinion, I could totally be wrong, but I feel
Sorry.
No, I feel like I've noticed that Holly gets real. Same with Misha. They get really, really nervous to where it's more showable than other fighters.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes that gets in their head. And Holly looked terrified of Ronda, but that also she rose to the occasion. So you never know. But sometimes I feel like those nerves can cause you to not be as fluid. And if you're there for Cyborg, you're gonna get swarmed. You're gonna get clipped. Your back's gonna go against the cage, and she's just gonna swarm on you. But lately, Cyborg's been being more preservative.
I was just about
if she
to say,
fights like that, it's a better matchup for Holly. So that it's difficult.
It is. I was just about to say, Cyborg's last fight was the first time that I seen her kind of, at least from my point of view, maintain composure, not just try to like steamroll, go for the kill. So like, if that was going to be your strategy against Holly, I would have Holly winning it. But her last fight where she won the belt against, it was against the Invicta 135 champion. I could pull it up. What am I doing? Tanya Evinger.
Okay.
She stayed very composed and didn't rush in for the finish. I think she got the finish eventually, but it didn't seem like she rushed it. Let me pull that up too right quick. Yes, she got the win, TKO, round 3. So yeah, she made it all the way into the 3rd round. So if she stays composed against Holly,
it could be good for Holly.
You think so?
I don't know. Just because I feel like that's more
kind of playing Holly's game.
Yeah, because if Holly doesn't have to worry about takedowns, and you're trying to be more of Holly's background was kickboxing, boxing, so she has more of that stand-up game. So I'm not saying she's gonna win. I'm just
not to mention her last 2 fights, or I mean not last 2, but 2 recent fights were Jermaine Narandaman, who was I think Muay Thai champion, and Valentina Shevchenko, who's like multiple-time Muay Thai champion. So Holly's definitely got some good experience against strikers, going 5 rounds with them over her last few fights. That might help too at this point. Yeah, you pick first this time. It'd
be cool to see Holly get the upset.
It would be.
Dope.
It would be.
Super nice. I want to see one of those flips.
I was really happy when I seen her beat Ronda. It was just like, it was hard not to be happy for someone when they seem so genuine.
Right. And we've been going on an upset ride lately with the 217. Definitely. So, who knows?
The night of upsets.
It'd be cool to see an upset. But I want to say, I for some reason, I want to say Cyborg by stoppage.
What round?
I don't even know if it'll be really a knockout as much as it would be just like not defending.
Okay, so like a TKO,
just swarm. I don't know, but who knows though? But if Cyborg gets gassed out, then Holly I could see doing it too.
Does Cyborg gas out? I've never seen.
This is my play. Okay, I could be totally wrong.
Play it out.
I see Holly, the nerves getting to her, being not as fluid as she can be. Cyborg capitalizing, and then when Cyborg sees that opening, she's gonna explode. She's gonna save it, because Cyborg. Yeah, she's gonna be preserved, in my opinion.
Right.
More conservative.
Right.
She's gonna, and then when she gets that opportunity, she's gonna release that Cyborg energy, just that you gonna respect me energy. And
sounds like some Dragon Ball Z shit.
Drop some bombs, and even if Holly's blocking, still on the feet or still defending. I feel like it's just gonna look so aggressive, that it's gonna get stopped.
Okay.
And maybe.
Do you have a round?
2 or 3.
Okay.
If I had to guess, I could be totally
Fuck, I don't want that to happen.
I'm not married to it. It's just that's just where my gut's leaning towards. And I could be totally wrong. But what you think?
Honestly, my gut was leaning that same way until you said your pick, and then I'm like, I want to be different.
Bitch,
I want to make this interesting. I'm gonna say Holly gets the fucking upset. She's done it before.
Okay.
We, like you said, we are on a upset tear lately. There's been a lot of surprises, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like, even Ngannou versus Alistair Overeem, you know? Like, I think we all wanted that to happen, but it was still a surprise. It was like, that shit really just happened. Oh, shit.
So that shit gave me a concussion.
Fuck, my head still hurts, bro.
Like,
so, like, maybe Holly pulls off the, like, a counter left or counter right or whatever, or a head kick and gets the knockout stoppage, you know? Like, maybe she wobbles her and then goes in. We've never seen Cyborg get wobbled then.
For her fucking highlight reel, that would look amazing.
God damn.
A head kick on Ronda and then some type of knockout on Cyborg.
I'm going Holly home.
All right.
Going Holly home.
Alrighty. And again.
Bring it on home, Holly home.
Bring it home, Holly. Church is down. So again, let us
Preach is down.
In the comments who you guys got. I'm really curious. Please let us know.
And that's a wrap up on UFC 219, Brett, unless you got something else.
On that note, watch UFC 219. Let us know what you think.
Ja!
We out.
Yay!